everyone, I'm back from a 2-week sabbatical. Probably didn't notice, but that's okay. I was really sick the 1 week, so today we're doing. Hold on, I know this story. Okay, Great Gatsby. So this one actually, and we're gonna take some cuttings of a tomato plant to see if they'll root. So this actually, put water in this first. I haven't read Great Gatsby in years, so this is all from memory, for the most part. So what I remember is this guy Nick, cool guy, right? Moved to this bougie neighborhood in probably New York. I feel like it's one of those. Where his cousin lives. I don't know her name. I don't remember. And he meets Jay Gatsby. Or he's invited eventually to a Jay Gatsby party. Now, Jay Gatsby is he made his money in a rather not very legal way. So, you know, there's a lot of people that have issues with him. And Nick's cousin, she comes from old money. So she wasn't like, okay, sorry, Jay and Daisy, they dated for a while when they were younger. But he was poor at the time, and so her parents didn't like it or something, and she ended up marrying some other guy, some rich guy named, I don't know, something else. But so Nick goes to this Jay Gatsby party that he's finally invited to, because they're like huge parties or whatever and stuff, and just he befriends and kind of starts dating this I think she's a tennis player, maybe golf, I don't know. I think her name is like Jordan or something. Yeah, so he befriends Gatsby, and they become decent friends. I mean, Gatsby's kind of a very quiet person. That actually does not look good, but we'll try it. We'll see if it gets better. And so he reintroduces Jay and Daisy, and they end up they end up having an affair. I mean, Daisy's husband is cheating on her too, but like, he won't admit that. But I think she kind of knows. And when, I don't know, something about the American dream. I know. See, this is going to be really short because I don't remember too much of it because I did not like it, but I couldn't figure out what else to, do this on. So Daisy's husband finds out about the affair, and he gets super mad, and Daisy ends it, but Daisy and Jay are driving back from somewhere, and Daisy is driving, and she ends up running over her husband's lover, his mistress, and that lady's like completely dead. It's kind of a little graphic, that description. But when they get back, Jay takes the blame. He says he was driving, but in truth, I mean, Daisy was mad, obviously, that her husband was cheating and stuff. But and then so they stop talking part ways, and then Jay is like swimming in his pool or something, and he like gets up, and then he gets like shot in the head by Daisy's husband, and then, you know, blood in the water, you know, bang, you're dead. And everything kind of goes back to normal. I mean, obviously Gatsby's dead, so he can't do much. His parties don't happen anymore. Nick and Daisy and her husband end up just staying together, even though they're both really awful people. And Nick breaks up with Jordan, and then he like leaves New York, goes back to wherever it was he moved from, and that's pretty much it. That's the gist of it. I mean, I'm sure there's more details that I am not remembering, but yeah, that's it. Speaking of cuttings, though, that we're doing here, I mean, you can't see it, these are in jars. The best way to keep, like, to root cuttings, I find, is I put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in the water to kill all the bacteria that produces the weird kind of milky gel that you see occasionally on some roots when you're rooting stuff. And then I use this. It's not a paid ad, though. Shout out Miracle Grow, you can hit me up. This is actually like the little granules of feed, and I just put like 2 or 3 in to keep them fed. And I find that they root faster that way, but I mean, I'm sure other people have different stories. We are releasing new cuttings and starters really soon. Keep your eye out. They will be golden pothos, which we have a lot of already rooted too. And then we're gonna have, I think I counted 12 peace lilies. They don't have the flowers yet. They're still starters, obviously, but they will, and they're actually doing very well. So keep an eye out for those. Those will be up soon. And yeah, I'm working on some others too. So, and tomatoes. If this works out, then heck, I can do tomatoes. But this is just a little experiment to see what plants I can take. Ooh, oh my gosh, no, come back. This is a damselfly. You couldn't see it. That's okay. Alright. That's all I got. Nobody really lived happily ever after. It's the American dream for you.